All right. Welcome back to Joy is Real. What is this? Is this live number 3 for the day? I can't even remember. Is this live number 3 for the day? Let's see here. What we got going on, Joy? All right. Is this live number 3? Yeah, it's live number 3 today. All right. We did an hour this morning, 45 minutes this afternoon, and we're going to see how long this going to be this evening. We're going to get through this review, what y'all got going on. Hey, to the one person in attendance, how are you, love? Welcome to Joy is Real. We are here to review Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 9. Now, I do know that Episode 10 did air yesterday. Yeah, but I'm behind. So, we just got to get caught up, okay? But welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. If you don't mind, let me know who you are and where you're from. Hello, Mr. Taylor. How are you? Okay. So it's 9:02 here on the West Coast. That means it's midnight on the East Coast. It's a whole new day in Atlanta, in New York, and Florida. You know, they already on the January 6th. It's Monday. All right. And that also means it's about 11:03 p.m. in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. All right. Welcome to the 5 people in attendance. I wish I was here on Friday. That was my goal, to get 5 people in the room so we could discuss my interaction with Charleston White. Y'all didn't show up. But that's okay. We are here to talk about Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 9. Hey, Marcus, you're from Chicago. I spent many summers in Chicago, baby. Yes. My mom's side of the family is from Chicago. I have an aunt that's still there. Me and Chicago are very familiar. Yes, we are. Okay, so I'm glad to see y'all for sure. I'm going to be quiet. You're going to be quiet? Okay, that's fine. I wish you wouldn't be quiet. I would love for you to speak, baby. Because I don't get much interaction in the chat. So I'll be looking forward to folks. Alabama A&M University. I'm not familiar with Alabama A&M University. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. So Alabama, we're talking about Huntsville. So you're familiar with Huntsville, right? You're familiar with Huntsville. I am glad to see you, Mr. Taylor, for sure. Before we get started here, I'm going to just pull up a few rules. All right. So, Joy is new to all this streaming, podcasting, blogging, vlogging. I'm new. So my house is small. I would appreciate as you come in to say hello. And when you're leaving, say goodbye too, just as courtesy, okay? My only requirement to stay is that you be polite and kind to me and to others that are in the chat. And your interaction is greatly asked and needed for sure. All right? Ask about you. Well, what? I mean, I don't know. How are you? You told me where you're from. How old are you? Have a blessed. You're leaving. Okay, you can have a blessed evening as well. You can have a blessed evening as well, love. I wish you would stay. It seems like you're very cooperative in the chat. With the interaction. I would love for you to stay, baby. I sure would. So let's get this down here. And we're going to go ahead and get the show started. Let's go. Let's get the show started. All right. Now, hello, good evening to the 4 people in attendance. Are y'all hitting that like button, babies? I need y'all to hit that like button. Okay. It helps push the channel through the algorithm, they say. We need all the help we can get over here. We are looking to grow. I'm searching for my community for sure. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Talk to me now. Who done said some stuff? Okay. You're 45, Mr. Taylor. All right. Maurice, Marceau, and Marcus. Maurice, Marceau. Marcus! Are you familiar with Maurice Marceau? Are you familiar with either of those gentlemen? You do have an M name. Hunters Ridge, Huntsville, Alabama. I'm not familiar, babe. I have never been to Alabama. I said I was going to visit. You're out. Oh, poor. Shoot, I hate you left, Mr. Taylor. All right, love. Enjoy your night. I hope you come back. I hope you subscribe to the channel and come back and see me sometime, okay? I appreciate you being here. Let me check on Marcus. I can't click on it. Why it won't let me click on his name like that? Let's see. No, it won't let me check on him. Okay. All right. So, I wonder where you can do that at. I know when you're, well, whatever. Let's not even get into that. All right. We're getting ready to get into it, y'all. We're getting ready to get into it. All right. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 9. Open House, Closed Mouths. So it says Trisha and Ken discuss their future. Ooh-wee, y'all know I'm here for the Ken and Trisha story. Actually, I think that's the only story I'm here for this season. Maurice thinks Melody and Martell are lashing out due to unresolved trauma. Martell visits a therapist. Trisha attends Martell's open house and wants to know why Chris told Martell to DM her, and so does Nell. So we getting ready to see what this is all about, y'all. Look like it might get a little juicy. Let's go.
Marriage Huntsville.
I'm the father of these beautiful babies. Let's just take a shot to like being the bigger men. Shout out to my babies and shout out to our kids, bro, and our wives, or our wives. You don't put yourself. It's me talking to her. I'm sorry.
On what took place with the DUI and all of that.
I felt it was irresponsible. It was embarrassing and disappointing.
Did you see the mugshot? He had red lips, red stuff on his lips. Was it a dream? It was a dream. Girl, stop, Tisha. I cannot with Tisha. I believe her.
I think the whole lipstick part was a bit out of pocket. The implication that you're making in regards to the lipstick and his whereabouts.
I don't really care to have that conversation with you, to be honest. Nobody else gonna be able to tell you to know to ask no question about no lipstick on no mugshot. That's all.
All right, y'all. You know what? Before we even get started, hey to the 7 people in the room. I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope y'all hitting the like button. Excuse me. I'm still a bit under the weather. I really hope y'all are sharing the live, okay? And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But listen, I done checked on Mr. Marcus because he came in here a little strong and hot. You know, he like, hey, ask me about me, you know. So I had to go check. I'm like, okay, he don't have, you know, a picture. He just got an M. You know, I don't know too much, nothing about him or what have you. But he just made his page today. So what y'all think about that? When a person comes to your page and they just have made their page today. Now he said he was 45 years old. So I don't know if a man at 45 years old makes a page and then want to go and check on lives about reality TV. So hey Latte, how are you, love? I'm glad to see you. I think I just had a troll, love. I really do. Honey, this person that came in my chat and said a few things. I thought he was, you know, pretty cool. But then I said, let me go check on this person. This person that made their page today, honey. That made their page today. So, you know, I'm finna get him up out of here. Sure is. Before we even get into everything, baby. Because I ain't got time to be playing with people. I don't do, you know, I ain't got time for all that stuff, okay? I ain't got time for all of that. I wonder, okay. Okay, I think I did right. All right, I think we did right. But look, you know, coming over here messing with Joy. Joy ain't got time to be playing. Shoot. Yeah, you got to go, girl. Got to get up out of here playing with me. Coming in this chat talking about ask him some questions. What did he say up here? He say, look, ask about me. How you coming in the chat talking about ask about you? Okay. See you later. You won't be back over here, Mr. Taylor. Go troll somebody else, baby. All right, so let's get back to the business at hand and see what Trisha and Ken talking about, because right now this is my favorite couple. Let's go, y'all. She an engineer? Trisha an engineer? Anybody in the chat know anything about Trisha? Y'all knew she was an engineer? I thought she was a bodybuilder. I thought she did that as a living. I mean, not a bodybuilder, a trainer. I didn't know she was an engineer. But let's see. You watching what? Hey, girl, watch me. I need all the watch time hours as possible. And what you working on, baby? Look, I'm just being nosy. But let's go, baby. I'm glad you're here.
Well, yeah.
Feeling okay? You all right?
Yeah.
I know you said you wanted work to be a little more
Well,
challenging.
see, here's the thing. Yes, I've been an engineer for 18 years.
Right.
Starting my own fitness during the pandemic.
She say, Joy, I hear you. I hear you talking crap, Joy. What you mean? You thought I was a trainer. I've been an engineer for 18 years, little girl. I know that's right, Trisha. I've been calling her Trish. I've been calling them whatever that come to mind. I don't be remembering these folks' names. I don't know why. And I have watched every season. Every season I be forgetting these folks' names. Lord have mercy. I'm going to go get me something to take for my memory because this is going to hell it back. All right, let's go.
It was like perfect. So now it's like I just want to do fitness. That's it, just fitness. Yeah. And I just want to train people. And I got to keep moving. I got to move constantly.
Hey to the 7 people in attendance. I wish y'all was around Friday. Where was y'all at Friday? Where was y'all at Friday when I went live? Y'all like reality TV. Y'all didn't want to hear about my investigation of that white boy saying the N-word, huh? But that's all right, because tomorrow we going over it. Y'all meet me back here tomorrow, okay?
It's gotta be.
First of all, you got one of the best multitaskers on the planet in a man. I'm gonna be able to put everything in place and do everything, and we're gonna make it easier for each other.
I've enjoyed being an engineer for the last 18 years, but personal training warms my heart more than being an engineer.
I'm definitely in support of Trisha transitioning into a new career. I think that fitness is truly her passion. What's going on? What you thinking?
A lot.
Now, I like this look on her. I seen it compared to a look of Grace Jones online, and I said she was absolutely stunning. Now, a few other comments weren't too nice, but I think Trish is a very pretty lady, and I think she has a body to die for.
I don't want to make another 13 years.
Well, I shouldn't say to die for. No. She has a body to live for, baby. To live for. That booty sit up so pretty. Jesus.
Mistake either. We don't need a little more time.
I will say this. We got to take all the proper steps. Counseling, church, back to church. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that? Who is that? Reese Cup 35. Ain't she beautiful? That lady is beautiful. Them legs emo pretty. Oh my God.
We'll be all right. As long as we doing the right thing, it ain't no reason for it not to be successful. Knowing what Trisha went through in her last relationship, it doesn't surprise me that she's a little about the whole getting married again thing.
Hey to the 9 people in attendance. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, okay? Definitely share if you can. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, y'all, so y'all can, know when I come live or drop any content. Let's go.
100% in agreement with some of the things that she may be questioning. Now, do I feel like it's, she may be, having, second thoughts about marrying me? Absolutely not. We make it clear regularly that she's for me and I'm for her. So I'm all for, giving it the time and letting it happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Reese Cup, they be hating. They be hating. They be hating. I think I was the only person in the comments that gave her a positive one, because I think she is absolutely breathtaking. Thank you for subscribing and liking, Reese Cup. I appreciate you. Make sure you tell some friends, okay, now? Let's go.
I'm going to take counseling serious, though.
Oh, for sure.
I am, because they've been asking, why are you so angry? I'm like, why you wear that shirt?
Man, dude, see, you already messing up. We got reservations, so finish what you're doing.
Ken, I don't know what to say about Ken. Y'all think Ken henpicked or little coochie whipped? What is it? I don't know, but I heard this is Skilo though. I heard that he likes to be with married women. You know, I don't know what to say about Ken.
Bring it on.
Look at Martell. His house is nice. I don't think that's not the same house he was in. I don't think this may be a new home, but it's nice. I like I don't know. Well, maybe not. I really don't like the brown cabinets, but the countertops are what? Let me just be quiet. I like the floors. The floors. Hey, Next Level, how are you, babe? How are you? I'm back, Joy. I don't know about this show, but I'm here to support. I know that's right. Next Level, like, I do not watch this. Thank you for the support, baby. I appreciate you. He seems to be a good guy, but I don't blame Trish. I would want a break from marriage. I mean, they've been living together, though. So, what's the difference? Just the paper. If you living like a wife, then I don't know the difference. For real. I mean, the paper don't do nothing. That's just a piece of paper. But all her activities are that as if, you know, she has a partner. So, not having the paper don't really... That color on cabinets is kind of outdated. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That, you know, they are outdated. I have like a light oak on my cabinets. I'm in a rental though, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. My daughter picked this house. I was in Mississippi at the time, so I allowed her and her guy and their soon-to-be child coming live in this house for a year before I even got here. So I allowed her to, pick. I picked it. I told her to come look at it, and she said it was okay, and I just said, okay, all right. But I really don't like the house. There's certain things about the house I don't like, but it's cool. The color on the cabinets is kind of dated. Okay. She do not want the commitment. No, she definitely don't want the commitment. She want Marquez. That's what she want. I'm telling you, she want that husband. She did not want a divorce. I think Ken is just a filler. I really do. But time will tell.
What up, boy?
Boy, you can tell Martell works that back out, boy. Woo!
Yo, man. How you doing, man?
He could probably lift a woman all the way up a flight of steps, Jesus. Let me shut up.
Do I have to take off my socks and shoes?
Nah, you good, man. So today I received a phone call from Maurice. I told him to stop by so we can catch up. And right now I'm just thinking that, I don't want him to give me no lecture today. Because him and Marceau is talking about.
What y'all think about the green couch? I like it.
What's been going on with you, man?
I'm working. Yeah, I'm checking in on you.
You can definitely tell, though, that there is probably not a woman's touch going on in there. Because the furniture doesn't look cohesive. But maybe that's what he was going for. Who knows?
Oh, yeah? I see you and Marceau decided y'all wanted to let it all out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing about it. Oh, we never met together. He asked me, hey man, did Mel try to suck your I only know nasty bitches that so shut up.
Is it all out?
For me, in terms of, to me, it's out, yeah.
They hit low that day. Ooh, I said, oh, somebody ain't finna never be friends no more. I was like, oh no, relationship, it has ended. Somebody don't want to be friends no more. I didn't know which one wanted it more, but I knew after that conversation, oh, ain't no going back. We could not be friends no more after that conversation.
No, I mean, I personally think that you and Marcel have had issues ever since Scope broke up.
I don't know why though.
I believe the same. I believe the same. Let's see what Martell says about it. Because he said, why would that be the issue?
Why? Because I haven't said nothing about it.
Yeah, there has not been any conversation about why Scope broke up, but I'm pretty sure when a business venture, excuse me, doesn't pan out the way that both parties intend it to be, usually there's tension.
No, I know that. I'm saying that a lot of people haven't seen y'all relationship before that. I don't think you guys ever bounced back after Scope.
Really?
You guys have like this cycle of destruction, right? Y'all real cool, then there's something that comes.
Yeah, the cycle of destruction is they do they dirt together and then want to use that dirt against each other. That's craziness. Stop doing dirt with each other. And then y'all ain't got to worry about telling on each other.
Blows up the relationship. You guys kind of put it back together, but it's not the same. And then it blows up again. Then it's kind of put back together and it's still not the same. And it blows up again.
I don't even know what the issues are.
Marcel actually has a company named Scott. Every time you see a building with Scott Holt, together, you gotta feel a way. Anything that's something that you dream about doesn't end the way that you'd like or the way that you dreamed it would, then I think that there's something that's in there as far as a feeling about it. Like, if you don't, it's almost like saying you're not human. So sometimes when Martell tells me, oh no, this is exactly what I wanted, no, it's not. Because I remember the conversations that you guys were having about building skyscrapers too.
I ain't had no issues with Marcel.
Wow, they had aspirations of building skyscrapers. That's big, y'all. And that's why I'm actually quite upset with Love and Marriage Huntsville, because they were introduced to us as this collective of Black people that were coming together to move a city forward when it comes to real estate. They ain't done nothing together but argue. They have done absolutely nothing together but this show. That's it. They have done no building together. None. None. It has been total separation, contracts being disintegrated. It's been a true hot mess for 9 seasons. And that was not the intent or purpose when you guys first came out season 1. I thought by now we would see y'all in big $1 million homes doing big things. Possibly now, I know you had aspirations of skyscrapers. Now I think Martell probably living in a rental home. That don't make no kind of dang on sense.
Oh, hey Martell, it's okay to say.
What you say, Next Level? They did put a spotlight on Huntsville, Alabama, though. Yeah, they did. But for what, though? You think in a positive light, though? I mean, they just with any reality TV show, brings a spotlight to the city, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's positive. You know, now you got folks that recognize you, as a entertainer, not necessarily as a business person. That's what we see. We see entertainment. So, yeah, they put a spotlight, but I wish the spotlight, excuse me, would have been a much more stronger impact than bickering on reality TV.
Say that you did.
Bro, you should know me by now.
No, I do. That's part of the reason why. And I was saying. It was just one question. That's what started it all. Who hurt you the most in this group? You said Marceau.
When he say something to me, I'm going back at him from here on out. That's all I'm saying.
You do, that's what you do, period.
Of course.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
That whole Martell thing is still just, finding out things afterwards. It was Fletcher that was trying to get us together.
So did he know you were still married? Why he's trying to hook you up with Martell?
It's rare that I have enemies. It's rare that I fall out with people.
But once you're hurt, you want to hurt.
I asked Martell a couple of times, how did he find me? You know what he told me? He said, Chris used to see you at the gym all the time. He told me to reach out to you.
I'll be right back.
Any questions?
How did you become the...
It was just one question. That's what started it all. Who hurt you the most in this group? You said Marceau.
When he say something to me, I'm going back at him from here on out. That's all I'm saying.
Good evening to the 7 people in attendance. Have y'all hit that like button? Make sure y'all do now. I need all the help that I can get over here, okay? I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all even more to share, okay? And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do that too, okay? Turn on that notification bell so you can come back and see me, all right? Let's go.
I'm saying that you do, that's what you do, period.
Of course.
Listen, when you're angry, you'll bring out anything when you're angry. It's not like there's a limit when you're angry. Once you feel...
It's a limit.
No, once you're hurt, you want to hurt.
A lot of the arguing that Marcel and I had that day, that was never my intention to even say anything like that ever, period. It's just the fact that I just see this person not caring like I think that he should at this moment, what things that he's saying to me. So it's like, yeah, so like now I'm having that like a kid. So I'm gonna give it back to you. It's rare that I have enemies.
Well, at least he know he being childish, honey. Bravo for that, Martell. We're gonna go on and give you a little cheer, baby. Where she been? Shoot, from season 1, baby Mel been the same as she always been, and she probably done got work. Baby, this must have been before the cameras got to rolling.
Long time. What I've seen is,
And to the folks that just came in, make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? Thank you.
I can use that. Tactical Mel. Right?
Yeah, she tearing me up with that too. That Mel killing me. It gets difficult at times. Yep, you in that moment. And yeah.
There's a common saying that hurt people hurt people. Think that Melody and Martell are going through their own, 6-year issue that they haven't gotten past. And I think that everyone else that adds anything to it is like it's just one more notch on the belt, one more issue, one more thing to deal with. So there's a hypersensitivity, I believe, amongst the group. And I think that Martell right now is hypersensitive. I believe Mel is as well. I believe that your protection is now offense, all right? I think Melody's protection now is offense. And I'm saying that, Martell, guess what? You don't have to be what you've been projected to be. All of the hurt, all of the embarrassment, all the stuff that's going on, if you could let all of this stuff go. Life's way too short, bro, to hold on to all of this stuff.
I know, so now we're talking about Melody and we're talking about Marcel.
Talking about Melody, Marcel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really a sticky situation when you are still like in love with a person. And that's what's going on with Martell and probably with Melody too. I believe there's love still there and nobody well, Martell is willing to let her come back whenever she ready. So what's that baby mama name? I don't know. I think it began with an A. Ariane, I believe. Ariane. Let me tell you something, baby. I know that you probably having fun and think you done solidified your spot. But I'm telling you now, baby, you have not. That man still loves Melody, probably will always love her. And I believe that anytime she is ready for him, her spot is definitely there. You will be back to where you was. Or probably even further, because I don't know. Melody might not even allow you to be around at this particular point. But yeah, it's crazy.
I think Tisha, anybody that's involved.
Yeah. So I don't know I don't even know if it's the next step. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if it's the next step or what's the best angle or what, you know?
Pray and sleep on it.
Oh, yeah.
I've given you some time before I even came over and had this conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Because if I'd have had the conversation immediately, I don't even think it would work this well.
And it's crazy because they all were such, I must say they were good friends. I mean, you have to be in some type of kinship to be in business with folk. You know, you have to have a level of trust for people. And it's sad that they are all in this space of, I ain't messing with y'all.
But yeah, I will pray on it. See what the next steps are.
All right, Dad. I'll be there with you.
Yep, I appreciate you, and I appreciate this conversation too, man.
Yeah, most definitely, brother.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I actually talked to Mel. If you felt like you saw lipstick, you could still say something to the effect of, I know you don't want to talk about the arrest, but I'm just going to tell you what's in the street. He says on the social media.
We've been talking a lot about inner substance versus the exterior.
Mentally, I have to become a lot stronger to let things go that
Did the therapist come to his house? Therapists make house calls. Are we going back in the times where doctors are making house calls now? Did the 19 do that?
I know it's not good for me. Sometimes I don't know how to cut stuff off.
You don't hurt because you're old. You hurt because your mattress stinks, which makes our job a lot easier.
Sleeping on.
You know how me and you send those little gifts. She sent a little gift of Whoopi Goldberg. Hey, Whoopi Goldberg sitting there waiting. I was like, I'm coming.
So today, I asked Kimmy, could I meet with her? I wanted to discuss me entering into entrepreneurship. How did she do it?
what were some of the hard things, because I fear jumping into that coming from a structured 9 to 5. Talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I'm sorry. I got my approval on the drawings for Jordan Lane, so I'm like excited. I'm so excited. But I appreciate you coming by.
Yes.
I think, isn't Jordan her son? I can't remember.
I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I need to stop by and talk to Kimmy. I'm trying to transition out of the whole 9 to 5 working.
What are you looking to do? Like
fitness. So I know. Definitely fitness.
For me, I'm way more busy now than when I was 9 to 5. I think being an entrepreneur is.
That's what I want to be. Busy.
Yeah. Well, busy is your choice. A lot of
You
people
know, for
feel
doggone sure, you're going to work more when you're working for yourself than any 9 to 5. I'm telling you. You're going to work from sun up to sundown.
Entrepreneurs don't have to go to work if they don't feel like it. Entrepreneurs can take 2-week vacations, and once you're established and at where you need to be, that may actually be true. But when you're getting up and running, it takes a lot of work.
I just miss making people happy and making them feel good about themselves.
Do you feel like you have enough clientele to stop working and strictly do training?
I would if I didn't have to. I just know I want my own space. I want to get my own gym, and I do want to do like protein powders.
Do you want to like buy or rent first?
Actually, I need your help to find a commercial building.
I'd be happy to help. Did y'all do like a business plan?
We did.
Okay. Just long as you prepared.
Yeah.
You can do late nights, no checks for a little while in the beginning.
Yeah.
Where y'all the only ones working before you can afford employees.
Yeah. I always wanted to open up my own gym. It would be the greatest thing ever, because I love seeing people happy. I love seeing people change, because I've had a couple of clients just like cried. It was like, oh my gosh, I never.
Well, I would sure wish you traveled, Trish, and come get Joy together, because Joy got 80 pounds that she is wanting to get rid of like ASAP. I mean, seriously, 40 from one leg and 40 from the other, because that's what they sure feel like they weigh a piece. Jesus.
I never thought I would get to this point or that point. That just, it fills my heart. It does.
Are you like bougie? You need like high end?
I am bougie.
Are you?
Very.
Okay. Very. Okay, maybe I might take that.
She say she very bougie. I don't know why people align themselves with that word. Because people call me bougie too. And I'm like, I don't consider myself bougie. I grew up in, the suburbs, but it wasn't like Hollywood Hills or nothing like that. You know, it was a whole bunch of us in the house, me, my mama, my granny, my uncles, my cousins, aunties, and we had a basement where my uncle stayed. I shared a floor with my mama and my sister. Me and my sister had one side, my mama had the other side. We lived like Mexicans. So I don't consider myself bougie, however, though, because there were so many adults in one home. The children, which was me, my sister, and my cousin, we really didn't want for anything. We were spoiled to a certain extent. We did have what people probably considered nice things. However, no, I don't bougie. No, I do like nice things though, for sure. But I think all of us like nice things.
First building off the list. It's nice on the inside, and I think for the money and the space is good.
What kind of building is it?
It looks like they built it out to be a dance studio or something. Like the floors, it has little white floors. And it's just like a big space, like one big open space, less than $100,000.
Really?
Oh,
that's as you have that stick-to-itiveness that
Wait
you
a
speak
minute.
of.
Did y'all hear that? That sounded good. Less than $100,000. Listen, entrepreneurs, y'all hear that now? Those of you in attendance that have entrepreneurial aspirations, Huntsville may be a place now. You don't want to come to all these the already established bigger cities. It's like grasping at straws. I'm telling you, because the bigger cities is so much going on. But when you venture to an up and coming place, get there ahead of when those places become trends, you can make out really well, for sure. Woo, less than $100,000 for commercial property. Oh, we might have to go to Huntsville and take a look around.
Do fine. Like you'll do fine. I like your spirit. I like when you're happy. And I know, like, even when we went to the celebration, you could see the tension, and you could see where you were in that moment. Even when we were talking with lunch with Tisha, and you were telling me about your conversation with Melody, I could see the tension. After you and Tisha and I had lunch, I actually talked to Mel. I met with her and we had a chat in regards to how I felt about her having the conversation about the lipstick with Tisha. I wanted her to kind of tell me why she felt like it was necessary to have the lipstick.
It's because Mel is messy. Mel don't have a storyline to talk about. That's what it is. Mel trying to keep her job.
And why would you say that? And she was like, well, y'all talk about me. I said, so here's my thing. If you felt like you saw lipstick, you could still say something to the effect of, I know you don't want to talk about the arrest, but I'm just going to tell you it was in the streets.
I didn't hear anything in the streets about the lipstick either.
Me neither. She said it's everywhere. I said, what's everywhere? I've never heard that before. Yeah. She said, it's on the social media. And I said, oh, that must be some of your Facebook groups. She apologized for, I guess, like how it made me feel as her being my friend, so to speak. She said, I only talked about it with 2 people. And you won't never hear my name attached to that again. And I said, that's the goal.
I absolutely love Kimmy. She will hold anyone accountable. This is where you messed up at, and this is where you need to change. And I like that about Kimmy.
Did you hear about
Did y'all see how pretty Trish looked right there? I'm telling you, that girl is so pretty, Jesus.
I think just knowing Martell, Melody, Chris, the Fletchers, that relationship, it's surprising to me that Chris would try to link Martell up on any level. Yeah, man, that's surprising to me.
But I was just like, wait a minute.
What is going on around here? They playing too much for me.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is quite weird.
Yeah.
But you should still come.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
What else do you need to work on that you would say?
Honestly, I think that's it.
University of Maryland Global Campus isn't just an innovative.
Beyond Sports on Max. America, we're glad to have y'all back.
Good evening.
Hey, how
are
you
you?
doing? Good. How are
I appreciate you meeting at the crib this evening.
Certainly. So
Yes,
my
I appreciate
office
it.
was having this conference.
Yeah.
No, this woman didn't come to this man's house in the middle of the night. Nope, no business. No business. Happens in the home when the sun is down. Nope, and nope.
Yeah.
And the office was going to be way too loud, so
I was.
I was like, this works out just
I love
fine.
this.
Beautiful home.
Thank you. You acting like you have been here, haven't you?
Not in here.
You haven't?
We sit at the table because you have all your kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that table big enough for all of us. Yeah.
Exactly. How is everything with you?
Everything is Overall,
That's the
everything's
question.
good. You know, just busy. You know, kids and sports. Martell started sports up, baseball, and Mariah just got done with a couple tournaments over the last couple
Awesome.
weekends.
Okay, so let's jump right in.
Yep. Let's not waste no time.
I want to hear.
Does she have cleavage showing? Did I see boobs in a professional supposed to be setting? I tell you, I don't know what it is about these new age types of things. Like, I would never, in a professional setting, especially being across from a man that is known to dibble and dabble with my boobs out. And he like, don't act like you ain't been here before, girl. You know you done been here before, girl. She like, Martell, no, we ain't. We been sitting at the table. I ain't seen this room. She said, let's get that straight. Honey, I hope she get out unscathed. That is true, but it definitely is hard when it takes time and effort to grow and be successful in a career path. And his children are at a growing stage. And I understand being a father, you want to be there. And guess what happens when you become two houses? Guess what happens? This kind of stuff. You don't know where to go, what to do. That's why you can't be out here tripping. You need to make sure the home stays solid. This is crazy because you know who's suffering? Them babies. Them babies are suffering. All of them. Males, kids, and the new baby. They all suffer. Nobody has nobody 100%. Nobody.
I have excuses.
That's what I got.
Big elements.
Hey, Mr. Dow, how are you, baby? I am glad you're here. Did you bring some friends with you? I needed you to bring some friends. Make sure you're hitting that like button, baby. Thank you.
So let me stop having excuses.
We've been talking a lot about inner substance versus the exterior.
Yeah. Digging
Surface
deeper.
level, digging deeper.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I've always said I'm mentally strong because it's like I can stop some in a minute, you know? But it just certain things. It's a certain thing that it's been difficult for me to stop, you know? God has revealed people for who they are, their intentions and things like that. But people call them red flags. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I ignore them or I sweep it under the rug and I keep it in my life and that becomes a circle, Mm-hmm. And I think that's damaging to me. It's even damaging to them too, you know? Instead of me just, like you said, just cutting it off. Sometimes I don't know how to cut stuff off.
And I get it. It's always difficult to sometimes let go of things that feel like we get some type of satisfaction out of them.
100%.
But you not being willing to let those things go and really focus on your development, I think it's the same thing you do with the children. You use the children to not really focus on your development. Mm. And none of these relationships are really getting the best of you.
Yeah, okay. Mentally, I have to become a lot stronger.
And didn't I just say that? And I ain't went to school to be no therapist. I wanted to, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not a therapist. I actually did about almost a year of studies in social work.
To to let things go that I know that's not good for me when it comes to people.
What else do you need to work on?
Honestly, I think that's it. I'm. Why you look like that? I'm so sorry. Well, as I talk to you, you tell me where I'm damaged at and what I need to work on because.
Now, why folks ask that question? Tell me where I'm damaged at. You know where the heck you damaged at? Ain't nobody got to pinpoint that for you. You know where it hurt at. Come on now, grown people. Martell, you almost 50, if not 50. He may not be that old. Siri, how old is Martell Holt? He ain't saying nothing. He 43. So you getting there. It's coming on around the corner in a blink of an eye. You know where you need to make the proper changes. Probably one of them should be that. Well, I can't. No, let me keep that to myself. Because people live how they want to live.
I just know that has been like that's been major for me right there. Being able to cut people off when I know that they're not a benefit in my life, or when I know when they don't belong in my life. Put it like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You need a vision.
Now, she don't even sound interested or that she paying any attention. That, that's that, that you really ain't heard what he said. You just heard him stop, and so you just gave that, It was no type of reciprocated response, but the that's when you know ain't nobody paying attention to you.
Without a vision, people perish.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's really, the practice.
That is for doggone sure. If you don't have something to look forward to, you just disappear.
Of mindfulness. Have you ever said, I'm just going to pray for a second?
I need to pray more, and I need to get more into depth of praying as well, so yeah.
And it's easier when you set the atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm with you.
To do it.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
You are requested in here because apparently you did the hookup for Martell and Trish, so your ass needed in here.
Oh my God.
All my friends sleep on a purple.
Martell.
Is that the house that he built? I wonder if that's the house. And you know who ain't been around that I just now remember who ain't around. What happened to what was that girl name? The one that slept with Destiny boyfriend. Where them folk go? They ain't been here for a few episodes. They done took their butt back to St. Louis. That's what happened. I forgot they was from St. Louis. I said, Lord, she up here sleeping with folks, men just like the women from St. Louis, Jesus. Not me, but definitely I know a few scallywags in St. Louis that'll take your man, baby, right in front of your face.
Hey, yo, man, looking good. I'm telling you.
So today is the day. Kevin and I, we're having an open house at my investment property. that's been staged, and I could not have staged it any better myself. And
Oh, his investment property. Does that mean he built it? I'm gonna have to ask some questions.
hopefully we can get it sold.
We've got some refreshments, so in a few minutes they'll start coming through. We'll show.
It looks quite small from the outside, and I didn't necessarily like the porch.
Show them around, showcase the house, and hopefully get some interested people that want to buy it.
All right, cool.
All right, I think we have some guests coming in. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Kel Mitchell. Very nice to meet you, Jason. So we have a little over 1,800 square feet. So this.
Oops, I knew it was small. 1,800 square feet is, well, it all depends. It all depends on the layout, but it depends on, and also how many bedrooms. 1,800 square feet is large for a 2-bedroom. 3-bedroom, no.
This house was completed not too long ago, brand new construction, custom home builder. We did some custom cabinets in the kitchen, granite countertops, did hardwood floors. So this could be a nice guest bedroom.
It does have a lot of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so either one of these can be your office.
What do you guys think?
I love it.
Yeah.
She says she loves it. Ooh, that is gold to a realtor's ears. Love it. You never say you love a property for those that are trying to purchase, because it takes away your bidding power. If the realtor knows that you love the property, you ain't gonna have much wiggle room. They know you willing to pay as much as you willing to pay, not as less, you know? So you don't want to kind of use those terms when you're vetting properties. You probably want to keep as much emotion away from your body as possible. Unless it's like, no, I don't like that. You can do, a couple little snarks and, twitches of your nose and stuff like that. What kind of car is that Maurice drives?
It's an open house, so it should be open.
Open house.
What's up, baby? That looks really good. Nice and
Yeah,
modern.
hey, it's a big difference when that furniture come in, huh?
Absolutely, and it's staged well.
I think it's beautiful.
Staged well, okay.
It's like he has a good eye for what people want.
And I'm excited that Martell is, rearing back up, getting up and running.
Hopefully Martell.
I'm glad to see it too, because a divorce can hit you hard financially, especially when you guys have grown together. Oh man, when you have children and the woman becomes the custodial parent, it's like the man got to start all over again, because they 9 times out of 10 gonna give her everything. She gonna get the house, she gonna get a car, she gonna get half that bank account, if not more than that. Especially if she can prove that you've been an absolute a-hole and then cheated on her and had a baby on her and all that type of stuff. It just get real ugly. Poor people, when they divorce, it don't be no thing, because ain't nobody got nothing to split. They don't have nothing. But when you have gained some things, it get ugly. And I think Mel got it all.
Sells this thing today.
Uh-oh. Here come freaking Frack.
What's up, man? I'm good. I'm good. You doing all right? Yes, sir. Okay. How you doing? All right. Good, sir. You're in the market for some real estate?
So this is the first time I've seen Martell.
In the market for some real estate. I want to see the other, I guess, well, maybe we've seen everything.
Since all of this craziness has come out, but
oh, I see this button. Hey, to the few people that just walked in. We are reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 9, Open House, Closed Mouth. I need y'all to hit that like button, okay? Sit back, relax, and stay for the next 15, 20 minutes.
I'm coming to the open house, not to stir up things, but I know, Fletcher's gonna be there. And I kind of want to like put this puzzle piece together and be done with it and be over with.
Everybody has a nice car. That's usual of us. We usually have nice cars when we make it to a certain level. I think it's a waste of money, though. I really do. I really do think that, especially if you're paying any type of note, if you have to finance a car, you may not want it. You may not want it. Now that I'm a bit more knowledgeable of how money goes, yeah, a car isn't what you want to invest in. They nice to have, what have you. But if you out here paying notes of thousands of dollars, it ain't even worth it, honey. Go on and find you something that you can drive that's reliable. Because a good paid like $10,000 car could, honey, I'm telling you that mug may last a lifetime if you go spend 10 grand on a good used vehicle. I'm telling you what I know now.
Fletchers.
You might have to put 15 though. I forgot about inflation. I forgot we've been living in a time of inflation. You might have to put 15.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What is that? What is that, Fletcher, with the ladies? Have mercy, Lord.
Damn. You gonna break it? Go ahead,
Jesus. I don't think Fletcher and Nell real comfortable yet with the camera, because they just be doing anything, saying anything. It's cute though. I like the realness. That's what reality TV is about. It should be about real, but these producers be producing, baby.
I'm proud of you, Martell.
Is that his grandmother's wine there? What is it called? Is it Inya? I done forgot it.
Well, I appreciate that.
Let's give a toast to rebuilding.
Thank you. To rebuilding. Thank you.
Don't play my best.
Oh, yeah. Now don't you drink too much. Lord Jesus.
Y'all always say that. Why y'all always be trying to go outside?
We're just looking at the backyard, baby.
That's what I've been wanting to see. I had just, stopped what I was about to say, because I was like, maybe we've seen everything, but I wanted to see the backyard.
That is fair. They take up a lot of space. Yes.
That's a nice little backyard, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Nell, she ain't like that wine. She poured that wine in Chris cup. She like,
Yeah.
Wait, brother. Oh.
Isn't Fletcher's hair amazing? His hair is definitely dogging him. Stop talking about him, Ken. Real talk, like serious. Let Trish handle that. Because they aren't your kids. And I understand that you have been given some grace when it comes to that. You know, you have been there. The kids like you, you know. I'm guessing the family has given you a nod or what have you. But still, though, they not yours. And they daddy want to be around. He do want to be around. Even though some things, you know, have come into play where, you know, for some time there has been some distance, his goal is to mend things. So, you know, let's allow the man to try and be there for his children.
Not a man, bro. He's just not a man.
Oh, my Lord. See, I don't respect that. Because even if he ain't, keep it to yourself.
Can I have this?
I didn't bring mine because I'm not spilling nothing on these people.
They done gave me a headache. I can't believe he just said that. Oh, bye. Ooh, that was a yawn. Am I getting sleepy? I may be getting sleepy. It's 10:30. We got about 12 minutes left, y'all.
People stuff. So
let's catch up. I haven't seen you since the graduation celebration.
The disaster? Yeah.
It was not a disaster.
It was not a disaster.
Let's just say it was a disastrous entertainment.
Did your kids feel like it went off okay?
Oh, I think they enjoyed it.
They did.
And then your son, he did a great job of keeping Marquez on.
Well, see, my kids say I always act like that, so they just thought it was just normal.
Have y'all signed them papers?
No, he don't.
So have you filed them?
I have not. I know.
You still ain't certified.
Look at that. Look at that. She ain't even filed them papers yet.
Who told me it was done?
Well, no, I said it was signed and notarized. Now I just have to go and...
You haven't filed them at the courthouse.
At the courthouse. I don't have actually the time to do it. Now they got me back in office.
My firm belief is that people make time for what they want to make time for.
Amen and amen. I don't even know why people be talking that time BS. Let me tell you something. If you want to do it, you're going to do it. If it's important enough to you, you're going to get it done. Everybody got some sick days, some PTO days, it don't matter. If I ain't got no days, I ain't coming today. I done used a few of them. When I ran out of PTO and sick time, I used my time. It don't matter what you gonna do. I ain't coming. Do what you gotta do.
You may call the reason you ain't get it done, I call an excuse. Taking 5 years to fill out paperwork may indicate she's not quite ready to put
such like a dork just then. And I don't know what a dork looked like. I'm just guessing it would look like the face he made just then. He did not look like a confident, masculine, alpha man at that particular point. It was like, he just looked real dorky to me. That's what I would consider dorky. What that little, what was his face doing? I don't know. But I do know that you still love Mel. And Mel, look, if you want that man, call him, girl. He been waiting on you. He been waiting on you 4 years, Mel. Yeah, you know he just, if he is messing with Ariana, he just playing with her. You better, if you do want him, you better definitely try to get him back before that girl give him another baby. That's what you don't want to happen. You don't want another baby to pop up out of that girl.
her still.
And Trish is in love with Marquez. They love each other. She ain't even filed the divorce papers. Girl, sir, look, I done called him a girl. Jesus, see, that was for that feminine look you just gave, Martell. Sorry, I ain't mean to call you a girl. But, sir, yes, Trish want her husband. She really do. Ken just been Ken.
Ken, I feel that he should remove himself from this picture, or this, leave that family alone and see what they gonna do. Allow her to get a divorce on her own. Don't you be that person forcing her to get a divorce.
A lot of times once you get settled in one area that's kind of a little upheaval, it does literally help a lot of the other areas. A lot of our stuff, our situational stuff has settled down for you, right? You and Mel had to talk, right? Yes. I do feel like my conversation with Mel, it went somewhere. I still think there's like an uneasy feeling, which I totally get. Here we go. Here we go. I asked Martell a couple of times, how did he find me out of so many ranges of people? You know what he told me? He said, Chris used to see you at the gym all the time. He told me to reach out to you. I said, who? Fletcher. And he's your cousin?
So Fletcher told Martell to DM you.
To reach out to me.
To reach out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Was Martell separated?
I think the ink wasn't dry on the paper all the way, or it hadn't been on the paper. When I talked to you and I got how close that you and the Holtz were, wouldn't that cross like a line of loyalty?
I'll be right back.
Get out of here. See, that's why it's a bunch of BS. That's why I know it's a bunch of BS. Now she adding in, isn't that crossing some type of loyalty? Sit your tail down, Trish. Y'all playing. This is a hoax. Y'all all in on it. This is crazy just for television. I wish y'all get to building something. Where are the skyscrapers? I want to see a skyscraper. I am so sick of y'all arguing like a bunch of heckling hens.
What you present as a man is important.
Excuse me, fellas. Excuse me. You are requested in here because apparently you did the hookup for Martell and Trish, so your ass needed in here.
Oh my God.
That silly face that Martell just did says it all. That was the silliest face ever. Like, ooh, what? It's coming out? Yeah, you know you did it too. BS to the BS. I call cap.
You did the hookup for Martell and Trish, so your ass needed in here. It did request for all of y'all. You know what? They don't listen.
Y'all sit down.
We asked for one person.
So now 4.5 years ago, apparently you betrayed Mel's friendship too, because you actually hooked them up.
Why y'all want to talk about this here at the open house?
Y'all went outside. We ain't had nothing
That's
to talk about.
That's some old evil stuff.
Look at that weird old face. Why you want to talk about this right now? Y'all wanted to talk about it right now. You know that. The producers didn't produce it. Y'all all didn't produce it. It is silly, cockamamie boo crap. I wish y'all go do something. For real. I really do wish y'all go do something. And where is that? Oh, Moses. It was Moses. What was that girl name? Moses and I can't think of it. Have mercy. Let's go. Sonny and Moses. They ain't been on here for a couple episodes, a good 3, I think. I ain't seen them in a while, but I'm glad. I did not want to see them. I didn't want to keep up with that silly storyline of Moses having 2 women. He ain't got no doggone 2 women. He barely got the one.
We're trying to sell this house and y'all been talking drama.
And I heard he got locked up anyway. That may have been the reason why they ain't been seen. Because he can't be seen.
That's why we can't never get together.
Well, go ahead. I'm here because I'm trying to figure out how I got in there.
Do we have to have this conversation here then?
Right, we should.
Oh, now they don't want to talk about it because nobody wants to put on the table how they all came to this BS. Somebody got to hold the card.
I like your car.
Oh my God. No, he didn't. I like your car. He didn't even say it like that.
I like your house.
I like your house. I like your car. I like your house.
I want to hear the story.
Fletcher say, I want to hear the damn story. Get to it.
Delta call. Trish.
I told him
to reach out.
No, he ain't never say he ain't never tell me to reach out.
No.
I don't know where that came from. I ain't never say he told me to reach out.
Well, when we was in the gym.
It's real simple. I'm right here. I can say I
Yeah.
don't lie about anything.
When we was in the gym, he was like, he said, well, you know, Fletch told me to reach out to you, and he's your cousin? And I was like, okay, this is weird. I did used to see Fletch at the gym all the time, but it was like a, hey, what's up, fam? Boom. We never talked, but I don't know, it was just weird.
So she's saying you did say that. That he told
That's
the
me.
whole you ain't said to nobody.
I ain't said he said to reach out to her.
I mean, in a sense, though, that's what it is. It's
because we being real specific right now.
That's why I kept asking you how that conversation went, because it was just,
We just
I never
need
talked
clarity
to
how
Fletch.
it went, because it did look like he tried to, like I said, he tried to.
Okay.
So I'm on the phone with Chris. And he said, yeah, it's a nice looking girl. So apparently at the time, he didn't know he was related. He said it's a nice looking girl. I was like, you know who
That's why Mel needed to be here.
I know who
You
she
said he didn't know he was related to her at the time?
I said, nope. And I was like, I looked her up.
I'm not ready to just.
Oh, no, he's like,
No, you got to get to the bottom of it. Because, listen, you got to get to the bottom of it because it has created certain situations that need to be addressed. So you got to talk
It's
about it.
not. I was
though.
just weird. It was just weird.
You weird. All y'all weird. The producers weird. And the network too.
We thought it was weird because of your relationship with Melody and Martell.
Exactly.
When we were told about it, we felt like it was a little, unfriendly.
Love and Marriage, Huntsville.
Going from person to person, disparaging my character to a number of individuals.
I think when it comes to your character, you kind of took care of that on your own.
You think you was wrong for whatever you and Martell did, and you had your hand in introducing him to Trish?
Well, first of all, that's a damn lie.
I get everybody to put your hands together for our beautiful host, the one and only Melody Cherie.
Black Business Expo. Almost I would expand it to this group of media I was talking.
You can say I'd rather not say, hey, that's none of your business. But a bald-faced lie to me, all right?
What's the lie? That I'm in love with her?
Me making a statement that I made, me owning up to it, and you rattling off about.
Well, I didn't rattle.
Well, you talking about me not being your mentor, and it's like you played our relationship down, like you discredit me.
Well, here you go. Here you go. Still no building, and still bickering. I'm sick of this mess. I am sick of this mess. I can't wait till all this season is over so I can bring something else to the table, because I am sick of this reality TV. For real. It's just every season the same old, honey. But there you have it. That was Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Episode 9. What was the name of the doggone episode? I done forgot already what the name of it. Oh, open house, closed mouths. Okay, I might do episode 10 tomorrow, because I'm so behind. I need to do the Bell Collective part 2 of the reunion. We got to get caught up. I also got to do some stuff for my sneaker page. I do have a sneaker page for those who enjoy sneakers. My sneaker page is Joy, JOYNIN, Sneakers, SNKRS, Joy in Sneakers. Take a look at that page for me. Go subscribe if you are interested. We'll be loading new content there very shortly. But I want to thank you guys for being here. It is almost 11 o'clock. And the week is starting tomorrow. This nephew of mine goes back to school. I have an appointment with the principal, vice principal, one of the assistant principal, one of the principals, because we have a little issue to try and get resolved. We'll probably see you guys tomorrow. So we're going to get ready to close it on out here. No, that's the wrong music. Why can't I hear? Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. So thank y'all. I want to thank y'all for being here. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you do that on your way out. We getting ready to close it on y'all out, y'all. Ooh, my head is hurting too, Jesus. Oh, we got to get over all this stuff that has been going on. All right. So, I wonder why my music's so low. Let me see. Who knows? You know, we can't worry about it. It is what it is. But anyways, y'all, enjoy your night. Definitely enjoy your night. Enjoy your day as well. Enjoy every moment that comes your way, okay? You know why? You know why? You'll know why if you keep coming back. It's because joy is real, y'all. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.